of being in this business of music, and I was, just barely into the music business, and I got a call from Burt Bacharach, and he asked me to do a thing, and then that was kind of crazy, and then years later, I wrote this song with Nick Hornby, and it got me a call from Al Gore. And this song is about, I think it's brilliant lyrics, I did not write them. Fucking shit. Nick Hornby. Fucking off. Sorry. That's the way I get when I'm practicing. You should hear, well, I don't do that. But if I did, I would mess up a lot and say ugly things. Okay, so the song is, to me, the lyrics are really interesting because we've been writing a couple songs already, Nick Hornby and I. Nick is, I don't know if you know him, but he's one of our great novelists. I mean, like, he's written so many novels that have become movies. Like, his first hit was like, the second one was about a boy. The first one was High Fidelity, and he just has a way of looking inside the character. And he had done a few of these songs. He was writing them in emails, and then I just take the email, turn it into a song. I mean, they were, when I say emails, they were rhymed. It was all the exact words and everything. I didn't change anything, but he just sent it through the email. I just made it. Anyway, so he did a couple, and then he's like, I don't know where to pull from this. Like, what are we writing about? I said, I just think you should turn on TV and see what's up. Just write from who gives a shit. So he did, and he's English, and he doesn't care about politics in America. One little bit. Turned it on, and the Republican National Convention was on. And this was in 2008, and all he could do was look at this kid named Levi Johnson, who was just fascinated with him. And he called me up because I'm just fascinated. I'm going to write about this kid. It's amazing to me. And what he saw was a kid that was going to have a baby with his girlfriend, that he is suspected they were probably planning on aborting this baby, but that because the convention was on, he couldn't do that anymore. So he's suddenly going to have to get married. They're going to have a kid. It's going to change his life, maybe for the better, maybe for the worse, but this is an important moment. Levi Johnson doesn't give a shit about politics, and he's on stage with his mom, who might end up being the vice president at the time, Sarah Palin. So he sees this on television, and he's like, I'm going to find this kid's MySpace page, because that was the thing at the time, and see what he's all about. And he had just written this thing and ended up getting taken down immediately after. It said, I'm a fucking redneck. I live to hang out with the boys. I like to shoot some moose. So if you don't like me, fuck you. And Nick saw this and was like, that's our chorus. So it actually gets slightly more oddly interesting because I was with my manager discussing the legality of this in New York at a hotel. And, my manager at the time was very fashionable. He had a fashionable raincoat and a fashionable, umbrella. We come out of the rain. We were talking about, he's explaining how MySpace doesn't own this, but the fact that it was pulled down, it may revert to the author, it may not, and, so on and so forth. And I'm like saying, well, Levi, blah, blah, Levi Johnson, blah, blah, blah. And he pokes me in the leg with his fashionable umbrella. Tells me to hush. There's only one other person standing near us, and that's Sarah Palin. And she was getting on an elevator. I swear to God, it was the weirdest thing. Anyway, we used the chorus anyway. Here's how the song goes. This morning, what do I see? 3,000 cameras pointed at me. Dude says, you Levi? I'm like, yes, that's me, sir. Well, you just knocked up the VP nominee's daughter. So I tell him, no, you've got it wrong, mister. Already got a girl. Her name is Bristol. They all laugh and say, where you been, sonny? Your mother-in-law. Sound a heartbeat from the presidency. When I say mother-in-law, no, we ain't getting married, they say soon you will, boy. Cause she's just announced it, I get on my dirt bike and I ride to my girls. I'm gonna lay down the law and tell her what's going on. I'm a fucking redneck, I live to hang out with the boys, play some hockey, do some fishing and kill some moose. I like to shoot the shit, do some chillin', I guess. You fuck with me and I'll kick your ass. So we talk and it turns out we don't believe in abortion and sex outside marriage. Turned out it's against our religion. When I try to tell I'm 18 years old, they say Levi, it's too late, you gotta do as you're told. So I say mother-in-law, no we ain't getting married, they say soon you will, boy. Cause you just announced it, I get on my dirt bike and I ride to my girls. I'm gonna lay down the law, tell her what's going on. I'm a fucking redneck, I live to hang out with the boys, play some hockey, do some fishing and kill some moose.